Let's be clear about something important. Patterns in our interactions are almost never random. Narcissistic abusers and organized stalkers rely on repeated behaviors, subtle gestures, certain words, or calculated silences to control and unsettle their targets. These tactics are not accidents. They're deliberate moves, repeated over and over, designed to make you doubt yourself. A certain phrase, a cold stare, a sudden withdrawal of attention, these are all part of the pattern. When you notice these things happening again and again, it's not just coincidence, it's a language of control. Whether the abuser is fully aware or not, these patterns are intentional. They are meant to keep you off balance and questioning your reality. Think of these patterns as a secret language, a language of abuse and control. It doesn't use traditional words, but it communicates powerfully all the same. Just as advertisers use patterns to influence your feelings, abusers use them to shape your reality and erode your confidence. They create a web of repeated actions and reactions, linking your emotions to their control. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free. When you see the language for what it is, you begin to reclaim your power. In the world of narcissistic abuse and organized stalking, 4 things are used to control and manipulate: cues, tones, attitudes, and moves. Cues are subtle signals, like a glance, a phrase, or a gesture, that let you know what's expected or warn you to fall in line. Tones are the emotional colors in someone's voice, sarcasm, coldness, or fake warmth, that can instantly make you feel small or unsafe. Attitudes are the underlying beliefs or postures, like superiority or contempt, that abusers project to keep you off balance. Moves are the actions, interrupting, isolating, or shaming, that reinforce their control over you. A cue might be a group suddenly going silent when you enter the room. It's the first domino, setting the stage for exclusion or intimidation. Or it could be a phrase like, "No offense," but a warning that something hurtful is coming, disguised as concern. The tone that follows is everything. A cold, dismissive voice can make you question your worth, while fake warmth can lure you into compliance. "That's an interesting idea," said with genuine curiosity, invites you in. But the same words, flat and cold, are a polite shutdown. Abusers use these patterns to keep you doubting yourself. Start to notice them. Awareness is your first step to freedom. Words and actions from narcissistic abusers and organized stalkers are not random. They are carefully chosen to undermine your sense of self, to make you question your reality, and to keep you off balance. These patterns target your deepest needs, the need to feel safe, to be loved, and to belong. Abusers exploit these needs to create fear, confusion, and isolation. Imagine a stalker sending subtle threats, or a narcissist using backhanded compliments. The victim feels anxious, never sure what's real, always bracing for the next attack. Over time, these tactics wear down your confidence. The abuser's words echo in your mind, and you start to doubt your own worth and judgment. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free. When you notice the manipulation, you reclaim your power and begin to heal. These behaviors are real and intentional. Trust your instincts, and remember, you deserve to feel safe, respected, and whole. Waking up to the patterns of narcissistic abuse and organized stalking in your life begins with a single step: curiosity. It's about giving yourself a quiet moment to reflect, to ask, is something here not quite right? Sometimes the truth appears in a flash, a sudden realization that certain people or situations always leave you feeling anxious, confused, or doubting yourself. That's your aha moment, when you finally see the pattern that's been hiding in plain sight. After a difficult conversation or a strange encounter, pause. Ask yourself, did I feel dismissed, watched, or manipulated? Did someone's words or actions seem rehearsed or oddly repetitive? Instead of brushing it off, get curious. What triggered your reaction? Was there a subtle cue, a look, a phrase, a pattern of behavior that made you uneasy? Maybe you notice a pattern at work or in your personal life. Someone always undermines you, or you feel watched and judged. Instead of accepting it as normal, allow yourself to wonder, is this part of a larger, harmful dynamic? The more you reflect, the more you'll see. Patterns of narcissistic abuse and organized stalking thrive in secrecy and routine. Your awareness is the first step to breaking free. When you finally see the patterns of narcissistic abuse or organized stalking, you reclaim your power. Awareness is your first act of freedom. With this new awareness, you can pause before reacting. In that pause, you choose how to respond, not just how to survive. Imagine someone tries to manipulate you with guilt or shame. Instead of falling into the old pattern, you recognize the cue and decide to set a boundary, maybe by calmly saying, "I won't accept this behavior." You might choose to walk away, to protect your peace, or to reach out for support. Each time you interrupt the pattern, you reclaim a piece of yourself. You are not responsible for the actions of those who try to control or harm you. You are responsible for protecting your own well-being, for choosing new, healthier patterns. Every time you recognize and interrupt these toxic patterns, you take back your power. You are free to design your life on your own terms. When you learn to recognize the patterns used by narcissistic abusers and organized stalkers, you reclaim your power. You are no longer trapped by their games. You are free to create a life that is truly your own. You move from reacting to manipulation to living with intention and self-respect. Each day, you choose authenticity over fear. You stop being tossed around by the moods and motives of others. Instead, you become grounded, rooted in your own values, strong against the winds of manipulation. This awareness brings you peace, because you realize you decide how you feel, not those who try to control you. You begin to surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries and support your growth. You become a better friend, partner, and leader, someone who uplifts others. You use the language of healthy patterns to build trust, create connection, and foster real joy in your life. You gain the freedom to see through manipulative tactics, whether in the news, online, or in your daily life, and choose not to give them your energy. You can have difficult conversations with grace because you are no longer entangled in emotional games. So begin today. Notice the patterns. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the invisible threads and choose which ones you want to follow. You are the designer of your experience. You hold the power to choose your reactions, protect your peace, and live with authenticity and joy, free from the influence of those who wish to control you. The secret language is all around you, waiting for you to see it, understand it, and use it for your own good. Now you have the key. Go forward and live your life, not by accident, but by your own beautiful, intentional design. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Remember, you are not alone. Reach out for support and help others recognize the patterns. Your awareness can change lives.